Serious. Yeah, it certainly has, all the way back to 1980 when Bobby Bowden went for two, didn't get it done. Miami winning 10-9 in that game, and through the years, the 80s and certainly the 90s, classic matchups between these two. Moments away from the Hurricanes and the Seminoles as we send it down to the field, and Janine Edwards right now.
That's going back a ways.
Lee has time, has a man. Across the 30, it's Parker across the 40, out close to midfield. Big gain and a first down
For Smith.
3rd and 6. They'd love to get him about 25 carries today. Not on this down. No, they've got the first down. The tight end, Borowski to the flat in college football. Still, that's incredible. A loss of 3 on that play. Over the middle, complete. Inside the 25, inside the 20 goes Smith. And may have another first time in this game. Normally he's up in the box, but he wanted to be down there with the player. They want to reverse on first down. Here's Parker inside the 10, down to the 6. Preston Parker busy early. Down, up, and good. So 3 on the board on the opening drive for Bobby Bowden's Seminoles, but the Hurricanes end of October after the disaster they had last year with the losses. Play action right on the roll. Has time, wants it all. Going deep to Jenkins, has it inside the 10. Darnell Jenkins beat Roger.
They are extremely stingy between the tackles.
So they don't even think about it. They go right to the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal. Wright keeps it again, powers his way. Touchdown, Miami. In Florida State, the defense, I don't think he got there. The celebration. Hey, John, I'm almost nervous every time I throw it to you in the studio just to find out what's going on in college football, right? Ball on the turf, fumble, Miami's got it. Big time turnover here. Anton Smith laid it on the turf.
This is just an execution miscue in the backfield. Lee trying to hand off to Smith.
Is the tailback in for James. Gets the call, has a hole, bounces off, gets to the end zone. Johnson, the great race caller, thoroughbred racing voice, calling the first half of the season so far on game day. Parker, the big strike. Got enough
of this offense for the Noles.
Yeah, plus the fumble that led to the touchdown. Quick feet of Lee. Open man. First down at the 35. And guess who? It's Parker.
Has more success from the pocket. I think Anton Smith is going to have more room to run.
2nd and 9. Lee delivers it. Got Greg Carr at the 20. Lee has room to run, and a lot of it. To the end zone. May have started the celebration a little bit early, but got there anyway. Xavier Lee, 6-yard touchdown.
Nice job by Lee selling the fake, freezing the linebackers. And then his athleticism gets the job done to the pylon.
I believe you. But if you don't answer it, I can't really believe it. But I trust you. Over the middle and picked off. Intercepted. Florida State coming back inside the 10. Touchdown. Padraig Verdell. 45 yards.
Padraig Verdell reading the crossing route all the way. How was that for a break on the football? Nicky Andrews' defense is over the
college transfer with a huge play here in the first half. Read it perfectly and then taking it easily to the house. Florida State last week, according to the staff, in terms of reading defenses, checking off the line of scrimmage, the correct reads. But so far, it looks pretty good here on first down.
CC play.
Good defense, special teams, certainly isn't the offense for the Cavaliers. Ball is loose. And Miami thinks they got it. I think they do too.
Yeah, it's Miami football.
It is. Strange-looking play from the get-go.
Well, you see Xavier Lee using his hand, trying to hurry the snap.
Kyle Wright. Daly on for the try. And good. So Darren Daly, you know, Randy Shannon, Georgia Tech, so he's coming back. A number of injuries defensively for Miami. Smith, quick hitter through the hole across the 40 to the 42. Either. When you throw the ball down the field, you're letting it fly. You don't worry about touch and whatnot. This one tipped up and picked off. Intercepted. Randy Phillips bringing it back. 21 yards.
And you get to go talk to the offensive coordinator, Jimbo Fisher, not very happy. And he was looking for Preston Parker, his slot receiver. And you also have...
That's one of those short passes
yeah.
you talked about, though.
And he didn't take much off the football. More than 11.
3rd and 15. Tough duty for Kirby Freeman. Not much pressure. Picked off. They might take it back. Patrick Robinson. Run out by the quarterback. He had him to beat. That was it. Patrick Robinson with the second big interception for Florida State.
Well, you always have to be on the alert against the Florida State defense. We talked about it earlier in the drive. Athletes in the secondary. This time Patrick Robinson.
Trouble. Gets it back. Quick strike to the 20. Complete down to the 19. Classic.
I love it.
Here's a guy who, maybe not at the buzzer, but he's beaten Miami twice. Got it. Is Major the senior? Defense half the time. Some big turnovers.
That the Miami offense needs. I think Kyle Wright's going to be a very important story here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, Anton Smith breaking it across midfield. Anton could have run through that hole. It was huge.
For about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Xavier Lee off the play action. Got to Cody Fagg, a big gain inside the 20. So
when you have it going like SC has across town.
As Major comes on for a 33-yard try. Through the sunlight, to the shadows, it's good. He's got another one. So Florida State.
The bottom line is there's going to be some mistakes made. He's got to overcome those mistakes in the first half and hopefully put a solid second half together.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
2000.
Hey, we're done down here. We're sending it back up to the booth with Terry and David.
He did it in the lineup, so now, you know, the guy.
Film room, going through practices, spending time in the summer. I thought it was refreshing.
Chandre McNeil lost it. It's Florida State football. And Javaris James was carrying the load on this drive. They took him out, and he was shaking his head. He didn't want to come out. Coaches talked to him on the sideline when he came out, and it was McNeil who came in, and he coughs it up on his first carry there.
I can't remember a big rivalry game in a long time with all the air.
And we're moving the football, and James had 4 carries for 29 yards there. So coming this way. Anton, is it maybe the top quarterback in the country from Virginia Beach? He's on the sideline watching the game today in 10. Lee wrapped up right at midfield, but it's certainly, honestly, when you look at these rosters, to get back to where they were, you need to bring in some guys. Whether it's one great player or a number of very good players, they're trying to do it, changing the coaching staff. Busting through, Greg Cooper, it's a foot race at midfield. The former president passed away, and there's a B on the field in honor of him, the former head here. High into the air, Kane Farquharson comes down with the catch. Hit hard by Tony Carter, but a gain of Francesco Zampogna comes back on. It was Darren Daly who was the place kicker in the first half. This from 43, they're going to fake. Wide open. This is going to the end zone. Easily. Touchdown, Miami. DeLeon Farr, a backup tight end, all alone. And how about that?
We saw this from Florida earlier in the season. Zampogna on the roll, puts a little touch under it.
1-point lead for Miami. Florida State coming back this way. Michael Ray Garvin cuts back the opposite way. Has room, foot race on the far sideline, and finally inside the 40, brought down on most of Doak Campbell Stadium. Anton. Quick feet inside the 30 down to the 26. A gain of uses his feet. Cismacia to put the Noles back on top from 45 yards. Good hold. Good kick. Then another one. 23 done. It's Freeman. Designed run. Takes it by the line. And short, but
defense was at a disadvantage. He went ahead and gave him a first down.
Nobody moved except Freeman on this one. Thrown up and picked off by Florida State. It's an interception on another extremely odd play. Anthony Hulis, the senior from Tarpon Springs, Florida, on the pick.
Now, when you're looking at a fade route as a quarterback, you've got to account for the safety over the top. And this is a great play by Anthony Hulis to get his depth, gets his eyes to the football, and plays the football at its highest point.
Well, half the offense had the count wrong. Nobody moved on the offensive line. Try from 45 yards. He's played a huge role in this game. Plenty of leg. And easily. Wow. Being told also that it was, and you saw Randy Shannon going off the field there.
Challenge.
Yeah, it was a challenge, so they lost the time out there, Miami did. Strange. Lee hit as he throws. Still complete at midfield. Greg Carr came back and made for Ohio State out of the Big Ten championship team. Quick throw, tipped up, intercepted. Miami coming back. Out at the 12. Randy Phillips, the man who picked it off after it was.
Yeah, it is Taraz McCray getting a hand up. Great play. The defensive lineman taught to time the release from the quarterback. Watch number 54, gets that left hand up. The deflection creates a turnover. And then Randy Phillips out and deserved to win.
Terrell Mabry in there at fullback. He goes in motion. Straight ahead is Freeman. Stopped at the line. Florida State thinks they stopped him. We'll see. Miami signaling they think they got the first down.
Yeah, this is going to be extremely close, and he is not getting a great mark.
No, not at all.
Not a great spot from the line judge, Rick Page.
And again, the yellow line that you look at is, of course, not official, but that doesn't appear to have made it. Over on down. Florida State takes over. As they start from their own 17. Throws it near sideline into traffic, and what a catch. Darnell James. Cooper straight ahead, still up to midfield, into Florida State territory. 1st and 10 from the Florida State 49. Got to break through the line. Cooper wrestle out of bounds at the 36. Freeman with time, going up top. Got his man. Jenkins with the catch. Hit him on the first play. They can connect at the end. Freeman under pressure is hit, throws to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Miami. And he is down after being hit hard. Diedrich Epps, the man who caught it.
That's Gino Hayes hitting him in the ribs, right in the kidney. And now Kirby Freeman knows he's going to take a hit here in the pocket. Still drops the ball into the corner of the end zone with touch. This is a great play by a young quarterback with the game on the line.
Boy, just sandwiched between the two.
In Florida State in possession of the football.
Remember what we've seen the past 2 weeks. Last week from Cal, South Florida on Thursday night. Decisions by the quarterback, not having the opportunity. This one knocked out of his hand. On the turf, picked up by Miami. Touchdown, Colin McCarthy. Teraz McCray knocked it away. McCarthy brought it minute 12 to take it down the field, and this is what happened.
Florida State's going to get another shot. They're only down by 8, but McCray, he's had a big football game, and McCarthy really the best of this group of Canes linebackers. And Lee's got to have a little bit better feel. That pressure came from the front side. You got to feel that with your peripheral vision.
Contribution to each university's general scholarship fund. 18, 17, and on down. This one's going to be tough to take for the Noles fans here in Tallahassee, because even though it was tight, it was, remember, a 5-point game, 29-24. They seemed to be controlling things, but Miami with the quick strikes at the end. Pass from Freeman, a great one to the end zone to Epps, and then the big play defensively. Randy Shannon, his first matchup as a head coach with Bobby Bowden, he's going to win it.
Yeah, and I think the game ball goes to Kirby Freeman. How about the drive he put together to take the lead? And, of course, the touchdown on the turnover sealed it. Big win for the Canes.
Huge win for Miami on the road. 37-29, your final for David Norrie, Janine Edwards, and our entire ABC crew. I'm Terry Gannon. Don't forget tonight, Saturday Night Football on ABC. Michigan taking on Illinois from Champaign at 8 o'clock Eastern. Not long from now. Good night, everybody, from Tallahassee as we take you back to the